Major types of crops. Based on the season, there are two major types of crop, that is the Kharif crop and the Rabi crop. These are based on season. Types of crops that are based on seasons. So Kharif and the Rabi crops are based on seasons. These are the crops that can be classified based on their harvesting season. We have got the Kharif crops examples. Very important slide this is, that this tells you the examples of Kharif crops and Rabi crops. Kharif we have cotton, maize, groundnut, soya bean and paddy, whereas in Rabi we have got gram, pea, mustard and wheat. A very important slide which tells you the types of crops, that is Kharif crops and Rabi crops, based on their season of sowing and harvesting. So do remember all the examples. Even if you remember two of them, it is very enough. That in Kharif we have got cotton, maize, groundnut, soya bean and paddy, whereas in Rabi we have got gram, peas, mustard, wheat. These are the Kharif and Rabi crops. Along with that, this is the entire process of crop production and management. These are the steps that are given line by line on how crop production and management is done. First, we prepare the soil. The soil is prepared by plowing. We use different tools that all will be discussed further in this slide, that how the soil is prepared. So the first step is preparation of soil. Next comes sowing of the seeds. Here also there are different methods how seeds are sown. They can be just scattered. That is a very traditional and age-old method. Other than that, we have got some machines which sow the seeds at regular intervals of distance, so that each seed is sown properly. It gets enough moisture and nutrients and sunlight from the soil and the environment. So this is the second step. The third step is adding manures and fertilizers, which are very important for the growth of the plant. Different minerals like magnesium, nitrogen, potassium, urea, everything is required in great quantities by the plant for its good growth and yield. So adding of manures and fertilizers is the third step. The fourth step comes on irrigation. By irrigation, I mean the supply of water. Irrigation can be done in two types, that is modern methods of irrigation and traditional or the age-old methods. What are modern methods? What are traditional methods? All of that will be explained in detail in this session, so please stay tuned with the session. The next comes weeding. Weeding is removal of the excess of grass or excess of unwanted plants near the crops. So weeds are the excess unwanted plants that are growing near your crops, which need to be removed so that your crop gets sufficient nutrients and minerals for its growth. A very important process in farming, that is weeding. Next comes harvesting. In harvesting, you chop off your yield, you chop off the output from your crops, and then you thresh it. Thresh it means you remove the husk from the grain, and in the end you do the storage. Storage again is very important, that how you store your grains, because if they are not stored properly, they can get infested by rodents or worms, and that can spoil your entire harvest. So storage is again a very important factor when it comes to crop production and management. These are the 8 steps that should be followed for successful crop production and management, beginning from preparation of soil, sowing of the seeds, adding manure and fertilizers to the growing crops, providing water, weeding, harvesting, threshing and storage. All of these are equally important to have a successful crop production and management. Let us move on to the next slide that deals with preparation of soil. So preparation of soil begins with plowing or tilling. Plowing means you expose the inner layer of the soil to air. You expose inner layers of the soil to air, and that is nothing but plowing. Plowing can be done using a hoe, using a plow or a cultivator. Tilling is to give the soil a good shape or a good level. So tilling is nothing but leveling the soil. If your soil is in an upheaval, to give it a good level, you call it as tilling. So plowing and tilling are the two important steps which are done by preparation of soil. So these are the different tools: a hoe, a plow, or a cultivator, which is used to prepare the soil. With that, the next step comes sowing. As I told you, there are different methods of sowing. There are different methods of sowing the seeds. Traditional or the age-old methods was just scattering the seeds, which was practiced by the early man, which did not give you a good channelized growth, which give you a very scattered growth. So that is why there was a need to bring uniformity, proper method of sowing of seeds, and that brought us to the funnel method. Through the funnel method, as you can see clearly, the farmer is putting the seeds in a funnel. So that funnel is carried, the funnel is pulled by the bullocks. So the farmer puts the seeds